Monsieur Wave.
Yo, apply. Yo, luta do dede. Luta mo nulo jël moto nga andil ma xaalis. Hello?
Bësal mu fay.
What?
Bësal mu fine.
Oh, yes!
Wave acts in Gambia. Deposit and withdraw money, pay bills and buy mobile credit without fees. Transfer money wherever in the country for only 1% fee. Ak Wave, bësal mu fine. Wave, your money is yours.
Jar Oil. The company have filling stations across the country, and our rates are relatively cheaper than anyone else across the country. Jar Oil is the biggest producer and distributor of cement in the country with the most competitive prices in the market.
In the Gambia, we all move to different paces. Time is money, convenience is power, and now both are in your hands. No more long lines, no more late payments, no more missed chances, not anymore. Because now the Gambia has its own super app, Zap. One app, one tap, endless convenience. Send money instantly, pay your bills in seconds, shop without borders, pay your rides, order your meal, buy your ticket, deposit and withdraw money for absolutely free. No extra charges, no hidden fees, only on Zap Super App. This is not just convenience. This is confidence. This is the future in your hands. And the best part, Zap is born right here. Built for us, designed for every Gambian home, every Gambian dream. So don't wait in the past. Step into the future. Download Zap today on App Store and Play Store and enjoy endless free services. Call us today on our toll-free number 1666 or on 260-0001. Zap. All in one. All for you. Tap in. Zap in.
Today on Coffee Time, we were to be joined by a visionary who's stitching together continents with creativity and culture. From the fashion houses of Milan to the vibrant streets of Banjul, he's redefining what it means to be African, stylish, and global. Ismaila Jallow is the founder of Gambia International Fashion Week, a dazzling celebration of heritage, innovation, and unapologetic flair. Unfortunately, Ismaila is running late, having underestimated the Gambian traffic. Luckily, his partner Lamin Barrow preceded him into the studio, and so we'll start with him. You've built Gambia International Fashion Week from the ground up, blending global fare with local heritage. Can you walk us through the journey and how your experiences in Milan shaped your vision for fashion in the Gambia?
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning to all the wonderful viewers. My name is Lamin, and I am basically helping Ismaila doing the coordination on the ground, whilst most of the time he's busy away on the other fashion related matters all over the world. So generally the vision of Ismaila does not only start in Milan. It started way back in the Gambia when he used to be a talented designer, but could not have the platform to showcase the talents that he have. So moving to Milan, unfortunately, through the irregular or the illegal migration, he had to go through the fashion industry, fashion school, and develop his career, and eventually become a household name when it comes to fashion in Milan and probably in Europe, because now if you are mentioning or if you are calling out the big designers in Europe, African European designers, you must mention Yulti. So that is his brand name, Yulti. So when he had the eventually now has the platform that he has been looking for in the Gambia, which wasn't available, then he thought of creating something back home. There might be hundreds of Ismailas that are going through some of these challenges, having the talent, but you do not have the platform to showcase. So since he had one, so he thought of bringing it back home to give the same platform or the opportunity to the young aspiring ones that wanted to become the Ismaila Jallows in the future. So this is the core idea or the core concept behind the Gambia International Fashion Week.
What's been the toughest part of building GIW or GIFW, and how did you overcome it?
There are this year would be the third edition, so we have done 2. So there are a couple of challenges. Some we're able to overcome, and some it's still a challenge to us. One being the fashion is very young and not very famous, or not everybody's favorite in the Gambia. So you still have to struggle to be able to create the awareness out there, getting the people to know about fashion and the fashion related issues, because fashion is not about tailoring alone. It has so many components in it. So getting it out there, getting the information out there, getting people to be aware of it, and coming on board, even to attend the shows alone, is a challenge. Also, the other thing would have been probably having partners, because the concept the concept is very big, or is very wide, and getting partners to come on board. Since the inception, we have like over every year we will have like over 10 designers that are usually coming. So with all of those people coming on board, we need logistics in every aspect or in every area. For example, you need partners to come on board to help support, get the event exposed out there. You probably need sponsors here and there, and you need to facilitate for the designers that are coming, and most of them are household name designers in their destinations before they get here. So partners are challenges, sponsorship is a challenge, and also sometimes getting to facilitate for some of the accommodations and the like, because what they will generally want to know what is available for them is generally a challenge, especially if they get to know that the destination that we are going to is not generally that famous when it comes to fashion and fashion related issues. So getting them to convince them to come on board, it has to be bigger than them representing their brand to come to the country alone.
Our next question: how do you fund and sustain such a high profile event in a developing fashion market?
Yeah, so this has been the biggest of challenge most of the time. Over the 2 years, we had some support from the Gambia Tourism Board. By the way, this year's theme is promoting the Gambia as a tourism destination. So we are partnering with them. They've provided some support now, but aside from the little supports that we would have from 1 or 2 institutions, the rest of the sponsorship or the funds are generally coming from the proprietor himself.
What does African luxury mean to you, and how do you express that through GIFW?
So Africa generally, we all know we are very rich in multiple areas, multiple sections, or multiple. So this is more of Ismaila using fashion, maybe, and also our cultures and tradition to tell a story, to tell his own story. So he has his own unique way of using fashion to tell or explain his story, but not only his own, but the many more Ismailas that are out there that have the same vision and the same mission to sell not only the Gambia but also Africa to the wider world through creative art, culture, and our traditions.
Can you share a moment when you realized GIFW was making a real impact on a designer, a model, or even the audience?
Okay, so generally, the like I said earlier, the designers that are mainly coming for the GIFW are designers that have also had the opportunity to take part in several other fashion events in the world. So part of them like the Addis and the Zetas and the likes. So whenever they come to the country, usually part of the itinerary that we usually have is creating networking events and the others between the designers and between the international designers and the local designers. Also, we usually have some international models that that usually come to the country to take part in the event as well. So when we create these networking opportunities, you get to see the models interacting, or even the local models, the ones that are based in the Gambia, getting to interact with the international designers, getting them to wear famous brands, for example, and also to create opportunities for them to be able to work in the future, because most of them are also taking part in other events in the world. So getting them connected is a very big opportunity, and then even the models would be testaments that these are opportunities that they are really hoping to have more frequently, so that they will build up their careers and create hopes for themselves and through their career path that they are taking.
Where do you see GIFW in 5 years, and what legacy do you hope to leave behind?
Okay, so we aim to see the GIFW in 5 years to be collecting young tailors, young designers, and young models from the Gambia, for them to be taking part in the fashion weeks in Paris, the fashion weeks in Italy, and every other big major fashion week in the world, for them to be able to use their craft to sell the Gambia, or to sell the product of fashion to the wider world. Because we are not only creating fashion, but also using the Gambia International Fashion Week to promote fashion as a niche product, to expose the Gambia out there in the world. So we aim at seeing our local designers, our local models getting exposed to bigger fashion platforms out there in the world.
Are there plans to expand GIFW into other African cities, or collaborate with global fashion weeks?
Yes, from Africa that has already started, because over the years up till now we have been having designers coming from Africa. We had some that came from Cameroon, Tanzania, Sierra Leone, Nigeria, even with this week. So already also there are plans, because we are thinking of we are working on collaborating with other destinations like Sierra Leone and Nigeria. So possibly it's going to be more of like hosting it in different cities in Africa.
So talk to us about the third fashion week that's coming up.
Okay, so the third edition is this Saturday, the 15th of November. We are staging it at the conference center, Sadawada Kairaba Jawara International Conference Center, and we are having a fashion expo that is starting from 4 p.m. to 7:30. Then the main runway kickstart from 8 o'clock up till latest 12 midnight. So we have a display of different fashions already. In fact, that is part of the reasons why we are a bit late. We've been busy getting the guests from the airport to their respective accommodations, and most of the time, some of them, it's their first time coming to the Gambia, Africa to be precise, and you have to give them that level of hospitality, taking care of them before they settle in. So we are having the main runway will start, as I said, at 8. So we have we have decided to get some limited tickets out there, and also some invitations to other dignitaries or sectoral role players when it comes to fashion, and also areas that are connected to fashion.
What advice would you give to young Gambian creatives trying to break into fashion?
The major challenge would be to adapt to the fashion and the fashion related matters. That is not for the young creatives, but for the Gambia as a population. So resistance, persistence, be dedicated, and then you keep pushing, maybe do research and get yourself exposed. You believe in what you do, and then you keep pushing.
What would be your final message?
The final message would be to encourage Gambians, parastatals, individuals to come forward and partner with the Gambia International Fashion Week. So the name, the CEO or the founder might be Ismaila, but it's representing the Gambia, since it bears the name the Gambia International Fashion Week. So it is representing the Gambia, and already the concept is built by an individual, but the future is bright, and it is actually bigger than that individual now, because the exposure is going out there, and we are already receiving contacts from places that we are not even expecting that the brand has already reached. So for example, the last AFCON, after our second edition, the last AFCON, there was a fashion event for African designers to take part, and Ismaila was invited to represent the Gambia International Fashion Week, and also other major international platforms are inviting him to represent. So I would have said together we could use fashion as a platform to also promote the Gambia tourism-wise, not only depending on the normal usual areas that we are focusing on to promote the Gambia. So we are welcoming partners, we are welcoming companies to collaborate, to support, to help sponsor, so that we will all achieve our dreams together in creating these platforms that we are looking for the younger people, to expose them out there, for them to be able to showcase their talents to the international world.
Thank you very much, Lamin Barrow.
Excellent jam si Wave.
Yo, apply. Yo, luta to dede. Luta mo nulo jël moto nga andil ma xaalis. Hello?
Busel mu fine.
What?
Busel mu fine.
Oh, yes!
Wave Accina Gambia. Deposit and withdraw money, pay bills, and buy mobile credit without fees. Transfer money wherever in the country for only 1% fee. At Wave, Busel mu fine. Wave, your money is yours.
Jar Oil, the company, have filling stations across the country, and our rates are relatively cheaper than anyone else across the country. Jar Oil is the biggest producer and distributor of cement in the country, with the most competitive prices in the market.
In the Gambia, we all move to different paces. Time is money, convenience is power, and now both are in your hands. No more long lines, no more late payments, no more missed chances, not anymore. Because now the Gambia has its own super app, Zap. One app, one tap, endless convenience. Send money instantly, pay your bills in seconds, shop without borders, pay your rides, order your meal, buy your ticket, deposit and withdraw money for absolutely free. No extra charges, no hidden fees, only on Zap Super App. This is not just convenience. This is confidence. This is the future in your hands. And the best part, Zap is born right here. Built for us, designed for every Gambian home, every Gambian dream. So don't wait in the past. Step into the future. Download Zap today on App Store and Play Store and enjoy endless free services. Call us today on our toll-free number 1666 or on 260-0001. Zap. All in one. All for you. Tap in. Zap in.